that you would like to upload.
Have a challenge just in the case. That is with not come. Have a challenge just. Thank you.
I've seen a picture that I want to upload. When you upload the picture, it will not enter it will not immediately. It will just stay inside this side. But when it is there, if you like it to move it inside that frame, so you can just click on it now and drag it into the frame, and then it will enter the frame. This thing that I uploaded is an empty, that's why it's not taking it. But try it and tell me how it goes. You pick the picture and then you move it inside this plane. So if I try it with this one now, and you try to move it, enter into that frame. Do you get it? Sorry. Oh, okay. We've been able to add a picture. So when you want to change the picture, that is what you do. Now, so you've been able so any text that you see on the design that you want to change, you just go click into the text box and type in your own thing you want to do, that you want to change. So what if you don't like the color inside the design? You might not like this orange now. Let's say we want to change the color. So click on that thing that you want to change the color. Maybe it's a text, maybe it's a shape. If I don't like the color of this orange, so I click on it, right? When I click on it, you can see at the top here, you can see a small editing bar, right? You click on this thing, like you don't like this orange, so you go and click on that part. When you click on it, the editing part will show at the top. So we want to change color. You can change color of anything. You can change color of a shape, of a text, even your picture that you uploaded as your own. You can change the kind of inside the picture. So let's say this orange now. We don't want orange. We want another color. So we first go and click on that part. So we click on that orange part. When you click on the orange part, you will now see this editing part now. When you see this part, you can see there's one. You see that color that is orange here. Yes. So click on that orange and you see options to change different colors. So we click on this orange now. Option. By this side now, you can see plenty of colors. So I can change it to any other color that I want now. Then, yeah, I'll just go around. If you need help, you can raise up your hand, please. Okay, okay, so we are still waiting for our suggestions to come up. So, but that's a very, very basic thing of what you can do with Canva. There are still different things. Like as I said, this is we are not trying to repeat the what the flyer template. So you can see another template, presentation, template for videos, template for different type of flyers. Even maybe you want to edit the picture, those templates you can find it on Canva. Then you just use it to edit it to your own preference. You can change pictures, you can change colors, you can change the type of text, change the size, upload your own logo, upload your own picture, and then you can have your own design. Okay, so I want to stop here for this. But yesterday I mentioned that I taught us how to create designs with AI, right? And then we created some designs with ChatGPT. So sometimes what you create AI is like ChatGPT. You cannot edit it. And it's not like Canva that you double click and then change the color by yourself. But sometimes that is restrictive. It's restrictive for those AI tools. But what I said yesterday is you can now bring that design that you get from ChatGPT. Canva can help you to be able to edit that design. So we are actually going to try that. If you made a design with ChatGPT yesterday, if you downloaded it on your system, it's fine. If you do not download it, you can download it now. So I'm not going to click if you I want you to receive file and try that file come back there and see home or come back there. One of you come back here because this day if you compare what you realize, what you realize with this exactly. So you can see everything you designed yesterday now. So if there's something you don't like here, you can now change it. You can change the color, you can change the text. So it's like instead of you having to accept now,
Exactly, man. It's very
whatever
fast. This will be too fast.
so now, hello. So this picture now, if you just click on this picture now, I can select this and say, I don't want the white color. I want black or I want yellow. I can change the color. The whole background that is blue. If I click on it, I can change the color whatever I want. So I get here now. If this small thing here, I think it is trying to do of the picture, the track of the face. Okay, this now and put the of your face. If you get picture now, I put that in, I can add another picture. So we get that. Are we together? We are actually rushing because we are rushing very late. So that's now. So try to design a presentation of Canva that usually was the template. You use a flyer. You can set for any other thing that you design. Pick the template that you like and then edit it to your liking by changing the text, by changing the content, and changing the picture, style of the text, and doing all of those things. Also, you design the presentation with AI. What you get with the picture, which naturally we cannot edit. But so if you use manipulator and canvas, you change the design inside, and then if you now use the select different design that you can change any as you want to change it. We get that. And the last thing we'll be doing on Canva is actually deleting banner. By this move, within that next one, we are going to okay, so for now, yeah, we are going to so you if you have any accounts and you okay, yeah, if you open your LinkedIn site, if you check your LinkedIn account in the last 30 days, can you raise up your hand? If if you think your profile is complete or optimized, can you raise up your hand? Now we have very little amount of hands, so we'll try to so like when people say LinkedIn like maybe LinkedIn optimization, basically what it means someone has a question and answer text based. At the very basic level, it means okay, you have a professional picture, like you have a professional picture, which maybe a corporate picture, the you have your headline, specific headline that actually relates to you and to what you do and to what you want people to know you. Your about section is also written very well based on what you do and what you want people to know you for also. And then your experience section is also written very well so that people will know your experience. Then the banner is actually like not always at the top of the profile. So we are going to design that on Canva later on. So now why should we need to bother about LinkedIn optimization? Actually, a lot of people don't like LinkedIn and they feel like oh, people are live and things like that. It might be fake life for some people, but if you're on LinkedIn, maybe you should go down that me. I don't want to do fake life. But at the same time, you also need to blow your trumpet. Like people need to know what you are doing. Also, if people is also and fake life, then you cannot avoid that person life. If why is LinkedIn important? What are the benefits that can come from? What are the benefits that can come from LinkedIn? You can get jobs through LinkedIn. So when we talk about you can get jobs. Hello. You can get freelance gigs through LinkedIn. Speaking engagement, brand partnerships. Like we have LinkedIn influencers now. Like people that have like thousands of followers on LinkedIn, and they are when you have influencers on Twitter or on Instagram, except that LinkedIn don't pay they don't pay ad revenue, but people now like partner with those influencers and pay them a lot of money or push a lot of just come to their events just to speak like yes. So if you build your audience online, there's some advantages that comes from it, and as I said, there's opportunities, especially these jobs, money, the freelance gigs. It can come in two ways. LinkedIn have a job board where you go and then you can apply for jobs. But also someone can see your profile, and because of the way your profile is crafted, they can actually because of the way your profile is crafted, they can reach out to you for jobs. on LinkedIn and about it several times. I'm without engagement and then on LinkedIn. I believe that from that are not from Nigeria and then through internet one. So there are a lot of them that come through this through these platforms. Why do you need to build your LinkedIn profile? It's just like some sort of personal something that people can know you with, that's your personal. It can help you connect with recruiters. It can help you to manage opportunities. It can help you to showcase and can help you. Wow. So if you are talking about LinkedIn and those things, I think that it's divided into two levels. The first level is that you simply optimize your profile and then you leave it. You are not posting online, you are not doing anything. The second level would be your posting online consistently. So if you would optimize your profile, if you are also posting more, but maybe you are not posting that sense, I think that optimize your profile. Because okay, I know school is a pharmacy. I work with a banana in Nigeria. He also from you. But this he has that okay, working with one of my company, this and that. Even though they and search for med reps that are in Nigeria that are working with different companies and they will not those people that okay, you want to work with us, like they want to coach you. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Even if you're not posting consistently, if your profile is optimized, it can still bring you some opportunities. So I don't know, maybe you're working with an NGO or something. If that said, come to LinkedIn and search for this. And if your profile is at a particular level, you can come up and they can reach out to you that opportunity. This is just some stuff, but I think I'm going to jump to it. For your LinkedIn profile, there are different things on your LinkedIn profile. We have the profile photo, we have the banner, we have the headline, the about section, then you have your experience. Just like you have your experience in your CV, you have experience in your LinkedIn also. Then your education. Then your education is also on your you open your LinkedIn with your education too, and then the skills, the different skills you have would also be there. You can also add likes and certifications. You can add projects, and then you can actually add your honors and award. If you receive an award in school, you can add it. Also, you can add recommendations. So if you've worked with me before, you can send me a request on LinkedIn and I can write up recommendations for you based on our work together. So it's literally like a living portfolio or CV that is online that anybody can access at any time. So the headline about what it's just something like 2 or 3 about example, and then we are also community health advocacy. You can do something like pharmacist slash community health advocate, something like that. If you're a teacher and you're also interested in educating people about digital literacy, you can have then that's something about the digital literacy part. If you have a particular skill, you can have that and maybe you're a graphic designer, maybe you're a analyst. Those keywords can be on your headline. That is the headline. I'll actually log into LinkedIn and then show us all of those things. Oh. So okay, then about section, it's a more longer story. It's just telling your story like a prose. LinkedIn and you see it, you can go about this slide later also. Now, all these things you don't need to like you need to bother yourself about it, but AI can help you come up with these things also. So for example, this is a prompt now that can help you come up with your headline. This is a prompt that can help you come up with your LinkedIn about section. And you remember the voice thing that we did yesterday. So maybe you want to write your LinkedIn about section now. You can just your voice and explain to AI what your professional journey, your educational journey has been like all this while, right? And then it is going to help you come up with the LinkedIn about section. Do we get? Hello, are we together?
Yes.
So, okay. So now this is like a practical session. Now I need someone to volunteer so that we can, if you have a LinkedIn account and maybe you've not optimized it at all, you volunteer and then we can use your account. So you can come. You need to log in your LinkedIn here. Let's try it. So, yeah. I don't want your passport showing up these things. Okay? So just log in now. When you are logged in, connect back. So we want to use this account to practice, to try to optimize it to a point. Do you get like a practical session for you? It's time to log in. So I removed it so that its password is not shown. So if you want to follow this, you can log into your email account so that you can follow. All this is.
What's operating models?
It was not like this before.
Why?
When I brought it here, I was
Then
it's not like that. This is not normal camera. So there are no lots of settings like that.
Okay, they are already.
It's not a normal, it's streaming camera.
Oh, it's being streamed.
Yeah. On YouTube.
So people are following.
Yeah, sure. Yes, your phone.
they will send you both.
No, I'm already here.
No, I would just want to show you to confirm that we are streaming.
What's the name of the channel?
The Messi Olaoluwa. The Messi Olaoluwa.
Yeah. Yeah, open your LinkedIn on your phone. Yes. our time is up. So when we click on the name, it will take us here. So this thing here is this thing here like this. That is what we call the LinkedIn banner. This is the LinkedIn banner. Currently this is blank. So we want to design the link for him through Canva. So I will just go to my own LinkedIn to show us examples of LinkedIn banner. The way your LinkedIn banner was like is dependent on several things. It's dependent on your preference. It's dependent on maybe what you want or the type of results you want to get, so to say. So this is my own LinkedIn banner now. This is kind of optimized for a freelancer. Yes. Okay, and then let's look at another person's own. Then this is my LinkedIn header. That's what my header looks like currently. It wasn't like this before, but I changed it. I was looking for money. So let's look for another person's header. And okay, so this person is more of a consultant. Actually, this is what his banner looks like, and this is his headline. Let's look for a normal person.
Jibrin Hassan Aoud. Yes, let's connect.
Okay, okay, let's look at this person. So this person. So this is another. Look at this banner. Look at the headers. Let's leave the banner now. So product plus data analyst. You see, it's just highlighting the person's skill and then the person's industry and then what the person has to offer. So let's just go to Canva and look for LinkedIn banners. So we search for LinkedIn banners. So if I'm back here, you don't have to just follow if you can, but if not, just see what I am doing. So we searched for flyer before. Now we are just going to search for LinkedIn banner. So when you search for LinkedIn banner now, we can see different banners, right? So we are just going to choose one for him. What do you do?
I'm a teacher.
You are a teacher. Okay, can you come again?
Chemistry teacher.
You are a chemistry graduate. Okay, then you teach. Okay. So you look through and then choose what you like based on what you want to put there also. I'm just looking for something that is quite similar with. So let's say we want to work with this. Which one? Let's say we want to work with this one. Yeah, let's assume we want to work with this one. But it might be better to just use something with plain background. So I'm going to click on customize this template. Your name. So I'm going to copy this now. I just copied your name and we'll double click and paste it here. Control Z. I will need to remove the underlining. Why is it underlined? Let me just type manual. Okay, we're just going to type. So you can either make this bigger or decide to reduce the text so that it's showing on one line. And maybe we want to change your own to maybe chemist now. Do you get it? But you can still so now for your own banner and for the headline, you can search for people in your field and see what they are writing. That can give you a very, very good idea of what you should be putting. in on your own too. But we are going to use chemist for now, and then we can delete this phone number and email. Some people put it, but let's say we want to delete it. Okay. Yeah. We are done with this design. We are just going to download it. To download something from Canva, you click on the share, then download, and then we download it. So we've downloaded it now, and then we can go back to LinkedIn. Then you click on this. Or you can see the pencil icon. Please, are we together? Yes. So you can see the pencil icon. When you click on that pencil icon, you can click on edit cover image, then click on change photo, and then we upload what we just upload single photo, and then choose what we just designed. Save changes. Okay, so save changes. Then we have an header now that has the name, and then it's showing something that can be optimized later on. But the next thing now is, like, you are not my student, but this thing is still showing students at Kwara State University. So if someone is searching for a chemistry graduate that they can employ, they will not look at your side at all. Do you get? Okay. So if you click on this pencil here, it will bring this. So we clicked on the pencil here. So it's going to bring this. Your name is there. The headline. So your headline was student at Kwara State University. So you can delete that, and maybe you want to put chemist. Then there's this pipe symbol. It's beside control on my own system. So you put the symbol, then maybe you want to add educator. That looks more teacher, I don't know. So you want to add educator, you might want to add something else, maybe business owner, like entrepreneur, something like that. So that is the headline. Now current position is like part of your work experience now, but I think we can leave that for now. Edit. You have two here, so I think we can, from this part you can just click on save. You can click on save for now. So at least we've changed the headline, right? So we worked on the header, we worked on the headline, and then we can actually scroll down. You can scroll down, and then experience now. Hello, this experience section, it's important that you upload it. The experience section on LinkedIn is literally like the experience section that is on your CV. You should also highlight what you've done in bullet point. Also, it should not be blank. So when you click on add experience now, it would. So have you been working before NYSC? Okay, so now let's say we are starting with NYSC now. So what are the job types during NYSC? Teacher. So teacher. Okay. Then the employment type, full time, company, organization. So the name of the school now.
Greenfield.
Can you spell it?
Green. G-R-E-N.
Okay, Okay, Greenfield. So if you are working with, like, maybe a company that is on LinkedIn will recognize it. But even if it does not, it doesn't matter. You just type it there like that. Also, you check this only if you are still working in that company. Are you still working there? So you are still working there. When did you start? Months. So you started in August. You choose August, and the year, that was last year. So you are going to choose last year. Because this is checked, it will not let you to choose the time that you ended. So if you uncheck this, it will ask for the end date. So we are going to leave this one like this. Location, Yobe State, Damaturu, Yobe State. So select that. Location type, it is on site. If it's remote, if it's hybrid, you choose it. Okay. Please, I enough time. Do we get? Okay. Now the description, this description actually is where those bullet points that we talked about is where it will come in. So I don't think we have enough time now. So you can just, as I did yesterday, just like explain to AI what you did. Oh, you did lesson notes, you mark script, you help students explain it and tell it to come up with those bullet points, and then those bullet points just come and put it inside this description box. Okay. Where did you find the job? I think that really doesn't matter. Then skills. Skill is another important thing. So when you click on skill now, I'm sure we can see teaching, maybe lesson plan. You see lesson planning. You can find other skills that are relating to teaching or whatever you did, and you can also add it to it. Media. For media now, if you have a picture. For the school also, you can put it in bullet point also to highlight different things you did in school. Oh, because your French tutorial, you did politics, you were the class governor, everything can be there. So I'm just going to, so we don't have much time. So there are different places you can change your LinkedIn based on every part that I've mentioned. Like it's something you need to sit down and then do it one by one. I'm going to show us my LinkedIn account. Okay, so after the interview, we'll just summarize LinkedIn after that by me showing us my LinkedIn account. Thank you. My name is Messi. I'm a pharmacist and a club member serving in Damaturu. I'm also in digital literacy for all CDS, and I'm a data analyst. That is part of the reason why I organize this training. I noticed like this deficiency or this this lack or like society. I noticed that, and that is why I organize a training like this. I've been doing things like this at my CDS level. I've organized different trainings like this in my CDS, but I think this is better and good to make it wider for the community. And I did not organize it because I felt okay, this is a problem. I did a survey before organizing this, and that survey also confirmed that okay, we have this issue, and that's why I decided to solve this problem at my own scale. Okay, during the survey, I get to understand that people understand that digital skills, AI skills are important, but then a lot of people don't have these digital skills. And part of the reason why they don't have it or they don't know these things is that they find it difficult to learn alone. There's no guidance, there's no mentorship. A lot of people have to learn physically instead of just learning and like inspire, and then they don't know the right resources to go through to learn. Yes.
Well, what do you want to achieve?
So what I want to achieve through this training is really, I'm going to call it a sensitization. It's more like just a tester session. It's even not going to, impact all of that digital skill or the AI skill of the people. But the training is meant to open the eyes of everyone here to these skills and how important they are, and awaken their subconsciousness and their hunger to learn digital skills. That is the major aim of this training.
Are you getting something out of the training that you are?
I don't understand the question, sir.
What are you getting something the top?
Okay, I'm not.
This one is contributing to the thing.
No, okay. So the training is free, and I'm not gaining anything from as of now. I'm not gaining anything from the training. In fact, I've spent my time, my energy, everything to organize the training. It is free. So it was funded by sponsors for this session. So I mentioned headline. This is what my own headline looks like, and as I said, it's because I have an aim. That's why my headline is looking like this. And then this is what my this is banner. This is what my LinkedIn banner looks like. Then this is like yesterday someone was talking about how they are a writer, and then they want to make money by writing, or it is competitive, but then their LinkedIn is not reflecting that they are a writer. If you have a skill and your LinkedIn is not reflecting that skill, then really LinkedIn cannot help you make LinkedIn cannot support you in that skill because it is not reflecting it. Obviously I'm a pharmacist, but if you look at my, maybe until you dig deeper into my profile before you might know, because I've optimized this profile to show that I'm a data professional, at least for now. I might change it tomorrow. Okay, so then if people scroll down, you see the about section. So for me, this is my about section. It's just talking about, okay, this is who I am, this is my skill, this is what I've done, and this is what I can offer you. Then tools are there. This place is called featured session. So a featured session is something you can pin on your profile. It can be from any part of your profile. It can be a post, it can be an experience, it can be a recommendation, but it is something that can pin on your profile, because when people come to your profile, you want them to see that thing first. For me now, I pin this, which is like, okay, if you actually have a business for me, just click on this link and fill this form and let's talk. Or you want to check my data analysis portfolio, okay, you can check that. Or other ones are reviews from people I've worked with, recommendations. So feature section is important. If there's something, some people pin their CV on their LinkedIn. So when people come to your profile, you want them to see your CV first, then you put it in your feature section. Then moving on, you're just going to see post and post and post. But then this is my experience section now. So you see that everything is, so the experience is like in bullet points. Then you can see the like for all those bullet points. Like even anybody can say, oh, I did this, I did that, whatever. But the media can actually show them proof that I actually did these things. Okay, then this is, so I'm a pharmacist here. I'm serving in specialist, but I'm not updated this. When I'm done, I would actually update it. This is another. I have several experiences. On my LinkedIn, and then the pictures are there too. Put my show on, like you can also put it in bullet points, what you did in school, your everything, and still the pictures as proofs. You got an award, you can put the picture there. Like everything is just proof, and you are just trying to craft a story for anybody that is going through your profile. Okay, licenses and certifications. If you take any course online, you can add it on LinkedIn too. If this course has a link that you can view online, you should put the link there so that you are not just saying, no, I did this course. People can click that link and go and view your certificate. You will get. If you work on any project, so this project now, when I'm done, I'm going to update it. I'm going to update it here. Actually, what else? This is the recommendation. If you work with a client, it can be a client, it can be your boss. If there are your connections on LinkedIn, you can send them a request to write recommendations for you. So these are recommendations from the people I have worked with before. If you got an award, I'm talking of confirmed award, not if you are not in school, maybe best graduating students, best students in your department, you can also put it on LinkedIn too. features. If you come here to add session, if you come to add session, you should see all of those things. So you check them one by one. Add it. If you have a publication, you publish book, you publish a journal, you can put it here. So yeah, I guess that's that for this particular session. Thank you. Next up is the CV session. But when is the prayer time?
It's 3:40.
3:40. What should we do?
You can do it now. Okay. So if the next session is going to
Okay, I think we'll do the digital safety now. When will you come back from prayer?
okay.
They said 3:40. Okay. When will you guys come back? If you go now, when will you come back?
45.
Let's go now.